Hi, welcome to 151 Garage. I'm Sean.
I'm Jill.
And today we're actually going to look at what we've done to the vehicle. So we did some damage underneath, and I'll show you in a second. But while we were doing another video, we actually started messing around with going off-roading, hitting some big holes in the ground. I would say puddles because they're bigger, and I wouldn't say mudding because they weren't that big. But
somewhere in between.
Yeah, somewhere in between mudding and little potholes. So they got the vehicle pretty dirty. It was nothing that, nothing major, but there was one step. I'll roll through the video real quick. So right there, so see where the tire tracks are? See the centerpiece? That was a lot more raised as I went through it because the ground was so saturated, it moved all the ground on either side of that away with the weight of the tires. Now, what that left is a raised section that the bottomed out on the bash plates. They're plastic, so obviously the plastic gave out. So I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. So, see how you can see the light through there? That's not active aero, that's actually a hole that was made by the other piece that's right above it. Also, that right there is not supposed to be pushed up that far. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at what damage is caused underneath, if any. Probably nothing, but we'd rather be safe than sorry and not keep driving it with maybe, something bent or broken underneath. We wanna make sure that's good, so that way what
we in the body shop industry call hidden damage.
Exactly. So she knows about this. Take the panel off that's damaged. You might find stuff underneath. Hopefully not, fingers crossed. We do have a skid plate on order that we will be getting here shortly, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when that time comes. And when we put it on, we'll put it on and show you exactly the difference between either one. But right now we're just going to take it apart, take a look at it, assess the damage, if any, try to straighten out that one panel and put it all back together until the other piece comes in. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it still on?
There.
Do that again? I think there's one way up there. Anyways, so first off, get all the sun out of my eyes, water out of my eyes. It is storming. We're gonna have to do this real quick because the rain is right there. So there's no damage other than this piece right here. I looked underneath, there's a lot of dirt, obviously, as you can tell. And right here, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. This vehicle is meant to get dirty. So let me look underneath. So what I was worried about is right here was all crushed in. I wanted to make sure that nothing under here was damaged. It is fine. There's no damage whatsoever. And we'll show you the mounting points that are on here once I get the back to the panel. Now, like I said, there's a lot of dirt in here. This is what it looks like underneath. Just dirty. Grass, normal, off-road debris, and it's all good. So, I gotta put the panels back on. Now, on this one, you have 6 points. You have 2 right here, 2 right here, and 2 there. So you have 6 points, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 on the other end. This one, you have 1 right here. This one right here belongs to the one on the end right there, and then 3 across the back. So, and you have 1 right here. So you have 6 pieces total. These 2, which belong to that, the center piece, and then the 3 in the back. So it sits like that is the way it's going to sit. So we'll go ahead and throw them back in. I'll try to bend this one back the way it belongs. We'll put that one in first, and then we'll put all the other stuff. Again,
oh, we're going to reinstall the plastic one?
yeah. We're going to reinstall everything. That way it's still protected.
Just to let you guys know, it is a 15 millimeter.
For all those bolts.
Yes.
Yeah, 15 millimeter for all those bolts. Goes back in. We'll see how well it goes in. And like I said, that one right there is still kind of crushed in a little bit. I'm gonna try to bend it out a little bit. It looks like it's crushed in pretty bad right there. Now, they do have skid plates for this piece. They don't have skid plates yet for that piece. That's the piece I was more worried about. Once they come available, we'll get that one. I do have this one on order, and when we get it, we'll kind of show you what it is. Do kind of a little thing with the skid plate, compare both of them and weight and everything like that, because I suspect the other one's gonna be fairly heavy. It is steel, where this is plastic. So we didn't opt for the other stuff. This was just bought off the lot, and we'll see. So we'll put them back in and kind of go over what we're gonna do later on to keep this from happening here shortly. So we'll go ahead and put them on real quick. Okay, bye. I got the back one in. So hang on, it's just a second. Hang on just a second. So right here, you can thread these in because this, hang on.
Just leave it.
So these 2 bolts, actually you can thread in right there first, because this will just slip in and you don't have to hold the back of it. So lesson be learned. And it has to go in where it slides into those. So this is almost a 2-person job right there. So see, it slides into these because there's a bolt right there. What you need?
The ratchet.
Ratchet? Okay, here you go. I got the extra bolts. I'll put them in here to help her out. It's active aero, it's not a hole. When it gets more wind, it opens up to let the air flow through, okay? Lamborghinis and Ferrari owners pay a load for that. Mine was custom done. Yeah, mine was the DIY active aero, okay? So. That's good. Oh.
No, it's still a little bit loose.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Everything? Okay, there we go. We did beat the rain. It is going to start right pretty soon, I can tell, because I can see the clouds right there. So we did beat the rain. She helped me put it on. She put on the front plate, I put on the back plate. She is going to help me work on the vehicle a lot more. She wanted to do this from the beginning. So when we get the new bash plate, which is going to come here fairly soon, We'll go through the process of what we're going to do and how we plan on doing it at a later date and what you guys can do to help us. Now, we are going to do a lot of modifications to this vehicle. She's going to help me do 90% of them probably.
They're just not going to be as heavy mods as the Black Diamond.
Yeah, this is going to be more of a moderate build where the Black Diamond is going to be full custom, everything full custom. Body work, body panels maybe when they come out, suspension, big lift. This one's going to be more of a moderate thing that I would say normal people would do, not the crazy people that lift it up to 44. It's not that we're going to do that to the Black Diamonds. 40s possibly, but this one's going to be more of a 35 build. But again, lesson be learned for us. Kind of look out where you're going. Plastic doesn't really make for a good skid plate or bash plate. And I do have Active Aero now, I can say that. So if you Lamborghini owners out there who are watching me, which are probably not, I have Active Aero too, so we'll go through that. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you like this stuff, and especially what we know and what we learned from working on this, that might help you guys, we'll you know, keep you informed, especially if we break anything like we almost did or thought we did. Everything's fine, thank God. There's no extra cost. It's just a bent piece of plastic, which is always better than a bent piece of metal. Plastic is easily fixed, metal is a little bit less, and there's no breakage. So we'll go ahead and let you go. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hope to see you next video. Bye.